Well, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can you hear me okay? If anybody's there, please let me know if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, please put a 1. If you can't, put a 2. That would be greatly appreciated. If you can hear me, put a 1. If you can't, put a 2. Can you see me okay? I want to make sure everything's working okay because I got a different camera set up today. All right. Give it a couple minutes. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sending you all abundance of positive today. Can you hear me okay? If you can, put a 1. If you can't, put a 2. I'm hoping everybody can hear me all day. I'm using a different camera today, so I'm hoping that it works out okay. Let me see here. There we go. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm sending you all abundance of positive today. So before we get started, I just wanted to talk about the parade of planets tomorrow night and the blood moon eclipse that's coming up. So the parade of planets is coming tomorrow night, and that represents a gateway for change and transformation, okay? To release any cosmic debt and for renewal. So when you go out to the night sky, for those of you who are going to go out and enjoy, and see all the planets lined up, just release all bad things that you've done, in the past, and just kind of renew yourself. And that way you release all that the bad karma. Okay. If you can hear me all right, please put a 1. If you can't, put a 2. If everything's okay, because I'm using a different camera, you guys. I want to make sure everything's good. So I'm going to go ahead and do free readings for anybody who wants one. Just you have to leave me your sign in the chat. Okay. Can everybody hear me okay? Everybody see me okay? All right. Hi, Lime. Can you hear me okay? 1. Perfect. I love it. So, Lime, Sunday, we did a live stream. Woo, it was a good one. Tons and tons of people showed up. I missed you, though. I was looking for you. I do them Sunday at 1, Lime, and I know that's probably really early for you. But they're so much fun. But I'm going to do another one this Sunday at 1 o'clock. All right, so Lime, I'm going to go ahead and, hello, how are you? Sihami, am I saying that right? Sihami? So what is your sign, Sihami? First, I'm going to do a Pisces for Lime, and then I will get to you. Oh, Siham. You had a visitor, Lime? Okay. So, I'll do a Pisces, and then I'm going to do a Gemini. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with Pisces. These cards they're all messed up today. I don't know what's going on with them. Who knows? Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with Pisces. Okay. Pisces for Lime. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune, Lime. Woohoo! So, Lime, it looks like you were guarding you're kind of guarding yourself from something, but and maybe you still are, and it has something to do with some burdens that you have gone through. And but it looks like you've made some sort of transformation. Okay, maybe a cosmic change. A transformation. Absolutely, you've leveled up. It looks like. Enhanced Fern Grotto Refuge. Yeah, you're blocking. You kind of are blocking yourself a little bit, or we're blocking yourself a little bit from refuge. I don't know how to say your name. Saham. Saham. I'll do Gemini next, my dear. Okay. And then Lime, freedom, but you have freed yourself from some burdens. Okay. Even though there was a little bit of blockage from refuge, you've freed yourself from some burdens, and you've reclaimed your power. That's over top of that Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. You've reclaimed your power. Good job, Lime. Yeah. It looks like you had a message come in. And you are reclaiming your freedom as far as your happy home, happy life. Yeah. Yeah, you're feeling kind of abundant right now. You got your power back. Yeah. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to. We've got the cosmic lineup parade coming tomorrow night, and we've also got the blood moon eclipse coming on the 3rd. And that's all about renewal and transformation. So if things haven't changed the way you wanted them to, it's definitely coming up, Line. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a Gemini reading. And then we'll get into your visitor there, Lime. Let's go ahead and do a Gemini reading here. Spirit, Heart, Being, Ancestor, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for Sihami Gemini. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, you're welcome. Does that make any sense, Lime? Okay, this is for the Gemini. The Emperor. Some spirituality going on. Queen of Wands. Someone's feeling like it's springtime. The World. Travel and change. Okay. So it looks like maybe in your recent past, you were looking for some spiritual guidance from somebody who maybe was they're grounded, they're very structured, they're solid. It could be like a father figure or somebody that you look up to. With the Queen of Wands, it's telling me that in the present, you're feeling a little bit like you're coming into springtime. You're looking at some new growth, especially with the Queen of Wands. She's all about new growth and looking ahead. With the World card, it tells me that there is some traveling maybe coming up and walking through a new cycle. There might be a new cycle that's coming. Let's go ahead and go off that. Yeah, Bear Spirit, but there has been some healing. Maybe you got some advice from somebody about some healing. Butterfly Spirit transformation with the over top of that Queen of Wands is just telling me, yep, just like I told you, you're looking ahead to new things and growth. You are transforming into, something nice. And you're, with the World coming up after that, you're definitely going to be going through a new cycle of prosperity coming up. A Chariot, some very fast moving energy towards you. This transformation is just and true, and that's like a final say. You've made some choices and you're sticking to it. The star is a renewal card, and that's over top of that prosperity. So over top of the world in that B spirit with prosperity, the star comes. That's a renewal. That means maybe you're going to be coming into some money soon. If not, then it's maybe a renewal relationship. You're going to, doesn't necessarily mean a new relationship, but it means there's a relationship that's going to be renewed. Okay. So yeah, that's the Gemini. Perfect. Okay. All right. So like I was saying, with the planets aligning up, that is a time to release and renewal. So please watch for that. For some of you, it'd be tonight. For others, it'll be tomorrow night. And then we've got the blood moon coming. And the blood moon is and it's an eclipse, blood moon eclipse, and it happens from 6 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning. It's very, very strong. It's good for manifestation. It's that one's also for releasing debt. A lot of changes come with that. Closing door on things that don't suit you anymore. So make sure you watch for that. March 3rd. March 3rd. All right. All right. So, Lime, tell me about your visitor. I'm interested. Interested in the visitor. Are you still on here, Lime? No? Okay. Just the ex took me for a swim at the beach. Now, didn't we discuss this in your last reading? Like you were going to get a message and something was going to happen. So did that make you happy? The ex took you for a swim at the beach, huh, Lime? How fun. I live at the coast too. I love living here because I'm not directly on the coast. Like I'm, half hour away, if that, but I'm out in the country. So I've got the mountains around me too. I love the Oregon coast because we got everything right here. We got the dunes, we got the trees, the forest, and we've got the beach. Okay, if anybody wants a free reading, put your sign down in the chat there, and I will get to it. We were discussing the blood moon eclipse that's coming up and the alignment of the planets tonight for some of you, tomorrow night for others. It was so unexpected. The beach made happy. Good. I'm glad. So Sunday, I'm going to do another live reading at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I know that's probably so early for you, Lime, but it seems to be a good time for a lot of people. Like we had so much fun last Sunday. Like it was so much fun. Everybody popped in. I even think Heather might have popped in. Okay. Does anybody else want a reading? I'll do a quick Cappy, and we'll do a quick Capricorn. Hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell, you guys, and get my readings out there, and I'll keep doing these live streams. I want to say thank you. Chief. Hey, Chief. I'm halfway through the reply. Oh, it's okay. Let's see if Chief wants a reading. Chief, do you want a reading? Just let me know your sign. This came out with the devil. Wow, Tower and the devil. Whoop. I'm going to keep those. What sign are you? Leo. Okay. It's funny because the minute I said your name, 2 cards popped out. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those. There's a reason why they fell out of my deck. One of them was the Tower. The other one was the devil. And then the third one is the moon. Oh my gosh, these are some major cards. This is for Leo, for Chief. Towering moment means that if you're not already, you just did. If you haven't already, you're going to go through a towering moment. And tower moments are, especially right now with the planetary lineups and the blood moon eclipse coming up, is a major thing. Something is about to change. Okay, there's going to be a major breakthrough in something. With the devil card showing up, that's telling me that there has been maybe some toxic around you. If not you, it could be a relationship, some sort of person, place, or thing. Some toxic energy around you. Okay, but with this moon card coming up, it's telling me that you've started down a different path. Okay, you've made some changes. So if you haven't already had that towering moment, you are going to. Wow. This is rare that I get the Tower and the devil and the moon. Like, this is very rare. Like, okay. Here, let me shuffle these. Definitely some prosperity coming your way over top of that Tower. Okay. Over top of I need to shuffle these. Yeah, something's telling me to shuffle. Okay, so coming over, okay, with the bee spirit and that prosperity over top of that Tower, there's going to be some change in your monies or whatever. I'm taking it as money, okay, because I'm not seeing. That's just what I'm feeling. Money. There's going to be changes with your cash flow. Yeah, go over top of that devil. Beauty. With that toxic energy, you saw beauty in it. There was something about this person, place, or thing that you looked on the good side about. Okay, you didn't just see all the bad; you saw the good also. Okay. Over top of that renewal is stability. Look at that with that Earth spirit. So definitely, you're coming into more money, some stability. With this renewal, yeah, you're looking ahead to the future. Knight of Cups over top of that beauty. You're holding that cup. I think you're wondering to yourself with this toxic person, place, or thing. You're wondering, does that suit me anymore? And maybe that's your towering moment. Yeah, you're getting away from battles. This is over top of that Earth spirit. Yeah, you're walking away from battles. You don't want the toxic no more. Yeah, but you see stability. There's stability coming. There's prosperity coming. Yeah, something is going to be changing if it hasn't already. Something is going to change. Well, Chief, I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates because that is just telling me that you're going to have a lot of nice changes coming up. You're getting away from toxic people, places, and things, which is wonderful. Okay. Did that resonate? Okay, okay, hello, Diamond. Diamond, like, who does Jeffrey? It's for me. Diamond, leave me your sign. What zodiac sign are you? And that way I'll do a reading for you. And see if the cards. Okay, so let me do another Leo for Diamond. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the best possible outcome for Diamond Leo. Okay, let me get those shuffled. Let me get these shuffled. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Diamond Leo for the best possible outcome. Okay, let's find out what's going on. Queen of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups. Woo, cups. And we've got the Nine of Wands, okay? So what this is telling me is with kings and queens are all about giving and receiving. This queen in particular has had some wavy, bumpy waters, but she's holding her cup. She's got her hand out. She wants to fill her cup with something, okay? Something is coming with the Four of Cups. Now, it could be a message. It could be a person. It could be something, a gift, something. Something is coming. With the Nine of Wands, it's telling me that you have had some stresses and burdens, but you're putting some of them behind you, okay? You're like thinking things through, wondering if they suit you anymore. Let's go ahead and pull leadership, stag spirit. You definitely need to take control of the situation. Manifest what you want. Prosperity, because over top of this Four Cup is telling me that what is coming to you is what's valuable to you, okay, what you're wanting. Over top of the Nine of Wands, I got beauty, so you're seeing the beauty in things. Four of Wands, my favorite card in the whole tarot. If you take control of the situation and manifest what you want, take control, you're going to have happy home, happy life, okay? Over top the prosperity, again, 10 of Cups. It's telling me, especially right after this one, it's telling me that you are going to be very happy, okay? Again, the 10 of Pentacles telling me, it's telling me that you are manifesting things that you want. Happy home, happy life, happy everything, okay? With those two people in here, and they're walking, passing each other, looking at each other, it could mean that someone has changed their mind or is coming towards you, okay? And you see the beauty in this person, okay? So you definitely have something coming. You've got to take control of a situation to get your happiness. You have to take control of it, okay? Just persist. If that's how you feel that what you need to do, absolutely. Go with the intuition. Go with your intuition. I'm not saying to stalk somebody or, but yeah, I mean, if they're worth fighting for, fight for them. Fight for them. You're welcome. All right. Chief, did that make sense, Chief, when I did your reading? Did that resonate? Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for my beautiful collectives today on my live stream. Please, everybody, hit that like, that subscribe for me. Sunday, we're doing another live stream at 1 o'clock. Pran, is that at Pran ETA? Hi, can I ask a question? Absolutely, but remember the cards, they're not fortune teller. I can do a reading for you if you want to leave me your sign. We'll get a reading done for you, and hopefully your question will be answered through the cards. Just leave me what sign you want me to do. Right. Appreciate everybody being here. I am so appreciative of my new subs and all my existing subs. Thank you. You guys have been wonderful. Wonderful. Libra, Moon is Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Aries. Okay, so which sign are you wanting me to do? Well, here, I'll just do this. Watch. We'll take care of it. Watch this. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for, I'm going to say, at Pran, Libra Moon, or Sun in Libra, Moon in Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Aries. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Pran, Sun in Libra, Moon in Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Aries. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So I've got the Four of Wands. I've got the Knight of Wands, a lot of wands going on. And I've got the Five of Cups. So what it's telling me is something going on with, there might even be a celebration coming up around you. Happy home, a marriage maybe, an engagement, okay? This is my favorite card in the whole tarot. Knight of Wands is telling me that there's some energies heading towards you or you towards some energy. Something to do with new growth. Maybe some past burdens, but there's been new growth. With the Five of Cups coming after that, it's telling me that you've had to leave some cups behind, okay? And that could be this. You're leaving a situation, you're headed towards new growth, you're heading towards happy home. Heading towards wanting that celebration. Although the cups, you might like or love these cups, everybody's cups are filled differently, but they're just not suiting you anymore, and you knew that, okay, and you had to take steps to change that. Guardians of the land, protection, okay, and that's over top of home. Yep, you're very protective over what you want, what you consider value. Moonlight enchantment with that magic. You see good things. You see magic in whatever it is that you are heading towards or wanting. Generosity. You are very generous. And this is over top of the Five of Cups. So that's telling me you've been very generous with your time, with your money, with your self, your emotions. But maybe that's why you had to release these cups, because they weren't giving you the same back. Cups can represent people, places, or things, okay? Ace of Cups, a lot of cups. You are definitely going to be rewarded for some changes that you've made, okay? Or if you've been manifesting something, you're going to be rewarded. Your cups are going to be filled, absolutely. Lovers, telling me with you heading, this is over top of that Knight of Wands with the magic. You're seeing the magic in some relationship. There's been some magic there. Okay. You're seeing the good in it. King of Wands. King of Wands, kings and queens are all about giving and receiving. He's looking ahead. He's holding that wand. There's some new growth. And generosity. So I'm saying that, and this is over top of that Five of Cups, you were very generous with your time. But it's time for you now to take control, and it's time for you to have your hand out, you to receive, okay? Because you have given so much of your own. Okay, does that make sense? So definitely some good stuff coming up. Oh, thank you. Definitely some good stuff coming up. You're headed in the right direction towards that happy home celebration. All right. Anybody else want to ring? Please hit that like and that subscribe if you haven't already. I would so greatly appreciate it, guys. Okay, let me explain a little bit about that blood moon eclipse that's coming, on the full moon eclipse that's coming March 3rd in the early morning, 6 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. It's more strong than just a full moon. spiritually. It's like a major transformation. Okay. It's like it digs deeper. Okay. So if you want to manifest something, I would definitely do it that day. It's also a renewal. So you need to get rid of all that cosmic debt that you have, all that bad thoughts, things you've said, all that cosmic, because, karma sucks. It can come back to you. If you forgive yourself and ask and release it that morning, you'll be renewed. Okay. And not just renewed, like a cleansing. It's like closing the door on things that don't suit you anymore. It's a dramatic change. Your intuition is more in tuned after that. It's a transformation of bad habits that, that you're trying to get rid of. That would be the morning to do it. Yeah. So it's major, major, major. And then tomorrow night, for some of you tonight, some of you tomorrow night, is the parade of planets. Look up in the sky. The planets are all aligned. That also is great to release and renewal. It is also good for transformation. Okay, positive transformation. So make sure you manifest. Yep. All right, my beautiful dears. If there's nobody else on here that would like a reading, I'm going to be doing another reading Sunday, 1:00 p.m. Pacific time, for live readings for all that want one. Last Sunday we had a blast. There was a bunch of us on, and yes, you may, friend. We had such a blast that I was on for, I think, for almost 2 hours. It was great. Yes, you can go ahead and ask, friend. What are the energies of... Okay, let me just pull a couple of cards for you, Bran. Let me see what's going on, okay? Zon towards me. Zon, is that how you say it? Let me find out here. Spirit, heart, being, ancestor, show me the cards for Pran. Give her some answers, please. There's happiness. A lot of happiness. Bluebird spirit. There's a little bit of chaos going on. Now, this is... Chan. Okay. This is... I focused on his energy, okay? Him or her, I'm not sure. I'm saying him because that's what I'm feeling. But I'm getting like there might be some chaos around this energy, okay? They're happy. Definitely happiness going on. But there's a little bit of chaos, okay, with that storm spirit. Transmutation, Phoenix. Now, whether this person needs to transmutate or they're on the path to transmutate, I don't know. Transmutation is bigger than transformation. It's like everything's changed. The way you think, the way you dress, the way you look, the way, every aspect, okay, to the better, let's hope, especially with this happiness coming. A little bit of chaos, but before any transmutation, there's always chaos, okay? This person is definitely looking to something of value that he or she holds value to with that happiness card, okay? Some uncertainty, though. That's over top of that chaos. It's a little bit chaotic because they're uncertain about something, okay? Queen of Wands. But they're looking ahead to something that brings them, like, to their, like everybody gets spring fever. She's holding that sunflower. This is what that card reminds me of, is like that spring fever. So she's looking ahead to springtime. Now, I say she, but there's no sexes in tarot, okay? It's just feminine energy. Looking ahead to that energy that's like springtime. Let me go ahead and pull another one of these. They're letting go of something. They're definitely letting go of something. That's where that chaos and uncertainty comes from. Yeah, they're kind of wanting to go with the flow on something. Is this making any sense? Yeah, they're trying to get rid of toxic behaviors. Okay? That's over top of this chaos and uncertainty. Toxic behaviors could be people, places, or thing. It could be it's some sort of addiction, whether it be shopping, eating, drinking, drugs. I mean, addictions come in many, a person. Addictions come in many forms. Some sort of bondage. They could be bound to somebody, and they're trying to release that. They're contemplating, a lot of contemplation going on. They're trying to let go of something. See, they're trying to let go of that bad stuff, and they're thinking very hard about letting go of the bad stuff and heading towards good stuff. Okay. Does that make sense? It's funny how the cards can... You're welcome. All right. All right, my dears, if no one else is on here, I'm going to put up another live, 1:00 p.m. Pacific time, Sunday. I hope everybody can come join the fun. Please hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification button for me. Let everybody know. Free reading Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. You're welcome. I always enjoy so much doing these readings for you guys. Like, I absolutely enjoy it. It's always such a blessing to do them. Like, I always feel really good afterwards. You know, I always smudge ahead of time, to get to clean the air. Yeah. Okay, Dean, 12322. Hey, how are you? Can I ask a question? Absolutely. Uh-oh, something going on here. My cards. Just let me know your sign, and I'll get you a reading going there, Dean. Why is a hangman wanting to pop out? Okay. Oops. Okay, guys, remember, Sunday, 1:00 p.m. Pacific time. Another free readings for all this Sunday. If Natalie thinks the government is shocked by the secrets, I know I'm a Sag. Okay, so let's do a Sag reading. So all I can do is do your reading, and if the cards answer the question, they answer. Their cards, tarot readers are not fortune tellers, okay? But I can just tell you what the cards are saying, okay? I will ask the question and ask Spirit to help. Okay, so Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors. Dean, Sagittarius, is asking if Natalie thinks the government is shocked by the secrets. I know I'm a Sag, by the way. Natalie is a manager at a program. Show me the cards for the best possible outcome for Dean. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestor. Show me the card for the best possible outcome for Sagittarius, Dean. Okay, let's get started. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Swords, and I've also got the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is what the cards are telling me right now so far. Is someone is feeling left out in the cold about something, okay? Maybe they haven't received some information, or someone has kind of pushed them aside. With the 4 of Swords, it's telling me that there has been some contemplating and thinking about things. Definitely a message coming, whether it be email, text, telephone, a third party. I don't know. But it comes after this contemplating. So whatever this person is thinking about or this energy is thinking about, they're going to be finding out soon. Okay. Uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty going on, and it has to do with this Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Someone's not giving somebody information that they need, maybe. Fire spirit energy over top of the Four of Swords. That's just telling me that they're definitely putting a lot of energy into trying to make right decisions or think about what to do. Over top of the Page of Cups, a message card, there is the hummingbird spirit, which is a joy. So it's a good message that's coming. Wheel of Fortune, there's definitely going to be a huge change. Over top of this uncertainty, whoever's feeling like they're been left out in the cold with something and that uncertainty, definitely huge change coming with that. Huge. Okay. Over top of the fire spirit with the energy, there is the Three of Pentacles. That is collaboration. Okay. With this change is coming a lot of collaboration. Okay. And it has to do with whatever it is they're thinking about. The world. So we got the Wheel of Fortune and the World card in this reading. Over top of the hummingbird spirit, that joy spirit with that message, it has to do with some major changes in travel. Okay. That is what the cards are saying. Strength. Got to find the strength in everything right now. Someone is trying to find the strength and the purity in something right now. Enlightenment. They are definitely going to be enlightened about, because it's the enlightenment card, about something. And this is over top of that Page of Cups pile there. So it's definitely over top of the world. Someone's going to be enlightened about something. Definitely a message coming, and it's going to change everything. Okay. All right. So there's that. I hope that that resonates and answers your question. Definitely some thinking going on, some contemplating. Someone feeling left out in the cold, or some energies feeling left out in the cold. It doesn't look like it. Looks like someone's going to, though, because there's a message coming, and they get some enlightenment about it. They get some truths about it. Okay. Well, my beautifuls, I think I'm going to go ahead and end my live stream today. I wish you all well, lots of positive, and make sure that you hit that subscribe, like, and turn your notification bell on so that you know when I'm live on Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And again, free readings for all. And thank you to my new subs. Thank you to my existing subs. I just so greatly appreciate you guys. I'm sending y'all abundance of positive and lots of hugs and kisses. And this is My World Tarot, you guys, and I will see you on the next live stream.